Robert Greene, who wrote the book Power,
Hmm.
says that the most dangerous people in our lives are actually the people that we are most close with, friends and loved ones, family, because that those are the people that you're most vulnerable with,
Yeah.
and those are the people that have the most ammo against you.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate truth, but if you look at the statistics
But
of
that
crime and violent crime, child abduction, usually it's with between people that know each
that are
other.
close. Yeah.
It's really sad,
That
but
would
so that makes sense.
explain.
People would feel safer um, expressing themselves more freely.
That would explain. There's something that one Mexa said is that he always leaves a little bit of room for doubt. Like he didn't say that like outright. I called him out like you're holding back. I spotted like with the I was like my sixth sense whatever. Psh, something's going on, and he was like, "How did you know? How did you know?" And so then he explained that he leaves a little bit of room of doubt for people around him, and I was like, "That's such a interesting way to live."
It
And
is.
looking back of his patterns of behavior, it makes sense because if you have to leave a little bit of room of doubt with the way you're living. Um, let me correct
Especially
that.
if the people in close in your life have actually caused you significant harm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. There is, so that's one way to protect yourself, and it's not a
but
bad
but
way.
the, but you referencing the that book maybe understand a little better. Like, because the people closest to us are the ones that that have that can be the most dangerous in a way, right?
Yeah, yep. Like the people that you are most close with are going to be the people that are more likely to be bothered by your success, especially if they perceive it as you leaving them. Very
Yeah.
common. I've seen that pattern so many times. But
But
yeah,
just like
there's
with a basic level of like trust, even like I like that like to me, like you trust the people that you're close with, right? That would make sense. But also, we're from one of the CIA videos. That what is it? Andrew Bustamante, I think that's the guy. He's the ex CIA guy. You know what I'm talking about? The
Mhm.
guy with the hair.
I think I've seen the guy with
Like
the hair.
you know what I'm talking about? He has like he's an ex CIA or whatever or
I
FBI,
think I've
right?
seen those videos. Yeah.
And he explains like some of the tactics, and he says that when we like somebody, we already are going down the slope of trust like immediately without like that's when we should actually be more like reserved. We should catch ourselves because we're when we already getting to know somebody or like, oh, I like this person, you are already trusting that person, like you're going down that slope really quickly, like
Yeah.
just subconsciously you're more inclined,
Yeah, that makes
right? So
sense. There's another book that talks about this called the Talking to Strangers by Michael Singer, I think, or Malcolm Gladwell, one of those two. I always mix those two authors up.
probably probably the singer dude, because I know Malcolm Gladwell did the Outliers in another book, but I don't think it was that one.
Okay. In any case, he talks about trust and how it plays a role in culture, in like smaller cultures like tribes.
Mhm.
It's essential, actually. It's ingrained in our DNA to lean on trust, because it's important that we believe that the other person has our best interests at heart because we're all a cohesive member of the same tribe or family unit. So, like,
But then when somebody steps out of that, you're like, huh, I guess not everybody's thinking like me.
well, he hints at the effect of having large culture,
Mm-hmm.
um, like one large tribe essentially. It kind of makes it impossible to lean on that, but we inherently want to. So, like what you're saying, it makes so much sense. When we really like somebody, we're tapping into that old DNA code that tells us, yeah, this is part of your tribe. This is safe.
Mm-hmm.
Trust. It feels
Safe.
good.
That dude is saying the right things. It's safe.
I think I think we could leave doubt to protect ourselves as one way to protect ourselves. I think another way, probably the better way to protect ourselves, is to build trust for ourselves, so that if something were to happen, I'm good.
Exactly.
I've got
That
this.